Good afternoon, I'm Max Toll. This is your afternoon news fix for Thursday, the 28th of August. Unemployment appears to be easing slightly. Stats NZ figures show the number of filled jobs rose 0.2% last month. Here's business reporter Michael Sergel.
Almost 500 manufacturing jobs were lost last month, but more than 5,000 extra service jobs were created. The employment picture's been getting worse for young people and for those in Auckland and Wellington, but it's been getting steadily better in some regions, like Otago and Waikato.
Westpac says more employers should be making KiwiSaver contributions for employees over the age of 65. Nearly a quarter of Kiwis are working past retirement, but there's currently no mandate for their employer contributions to continue. Westpac NZ's Nigel Jackson says more than half of their older customers still contribute to their KiwiSaver, but just a third receive employer contributions.
It's difficult to lead a dignified retirement based on New Zealand superannuation alone, and they need that supplement to their income or their retirement savings. It's really about quality of life.
NZ Post says it's at the front of the queue in resuming deliveries to the United States. The Postal Service joined at least 24 countries in suspending shipments to the US as tariffs were being finalised. It's now recommenced commercial deliveries for its business account holders. Spokesperson Jared Hancock says the global postal community is racing to deliver solutions. The government hopes businesses will be in favour of its alcohol regulation shake-up. It is allowing breweries and wineries to have both an on and off licence, and is also letting businesses respond to objections regarding them having a licence. Associate Justice Minister Nicole McKee is confident she's got the balance right.
But also give them a reduction of red tape, but not an influx of harm as a result.
Alcohol Beverages Council spokesperson Virginia Nichols welcomes the move.
Well, I think that'll make a huge difference. So you can manufacture your spirit there on site and you can also sell it as well, and you can have a restaurant as well.
A call to support congestion charging, with the Greens suggesting there may be missed opportunities. Parliament's Transport and Infrastructure Committee supports passing a bill on the matter. Here's senior political reporter Azaria Howell.
Legislation would mean councils and the government can work together on potential charges for people on busy roads at peak hours. Emergency vehicles would be exempt, as well as certain public transport services and school buses. The Greens are calling for the revenue from the scheme to go towards additional public transit services or reducing fares.
Both major political parties are bringing in money from getting Parliament to pay the rent on electorate offices they own. The cost to the year to July was more than $222,000. Parliamentary Service often rents properties for MPs to use, and when a building's owned by an MP or a party, they can rent it out to the service. Prime Minister Christopher Luxon owns the electorate office Parliament pays rent on and gets approximately $45,000 a year for it. And Minister for Rail Winston Peters has announced the Rail Heritage Trust will get a boosted annual contribution for its work from $125,000 to $500,000. Arina Sabayenka has eventually shrugged off the challenge of 67th ranked Polina Kudermetova to advance to the third round at tennis's US Open. Being closer to family is the primary reason for Silver Fern-in-waiting Martina Salmon shifting from Christchurch back to Auckland. And Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim has cut a disconsolate figure after a shock defeat to fourth-tier Grimsby Town in English football's League Cup. I'm Max Toll. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the latest update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.